You'll need scissors, a wreath, this is from Dollar Tree, and you'll need Tulle like this. This is the roll that it comes from if you buy it from Michael's, and I just wanted to show you how it looks, but this is what mine looks like. Alright, so what this was, let me explain. A few years ago, I did a 5K, and for me and the girls participating, I made tutu. I made a tutu. So I bought all of this kind of, is this tulle? Yeah, sparkly tulle, and in rainbow colors, and you see all the sparkles? And since then, it's been kind of in a bag so that I didn't have to vacuum all the time. But I think this wreath is a great way to repurpose it, and maybe after I'm done with the wreath I can spray it with some type of adhesive that will keep some of the sparkles on a little bit better. Otherwise it'll probably go back into a bag. But let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'll have to do is take all of the tulle off of the ribbon. I was thinking of repurposing the ribbon, but since the ends here, I only need like a length about that long. Since the ends are gonna be all kind of unusable, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut all the ribbon off. I think that will be faster, and that will create less sparkleness. Alright, so I'm just going to cut as close as I can to the ribbon, but before it starts getting kind of scrunchy. And just do that. Just take a moment. Yeah, this is a lot faster than untying it all. The ribbon was nice, but I guess it served its purpose, so we're not going to worry about that. Yes. And this is going to be sort of a scrappy wreath, so I'm going to kind of finger press it out a little bit, but I'm not going to worry too much about if it's got a little wrinkle or something like that. I think that'll go towards the bushiness of the entire wreath. Goodness. And if you ever work with material like this, you have to just kind of resign that yourself to the fact that you're going to have a good amount of vacuuming to do after you're done. Hopefully the results make it worth it. I think when I originally did this, I didn't do it at home actually, I did it at work, where I didn't really care. We have freed all the material, and it's really great because it's each one I cut off is 2 pieces. Oh my gosh, it's such a mess. Alright, so I'm just going to take a moment to sort through these and kind of put them in colors together. I want the different colors to kind of be a rainbow. I don't think I want it all different colors mixed up. I want it like the tutu was, like this. I don't want it like that. I want it kind of more organized. So let me sort through them. Probably speed this part up. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I had all the colors, but then I had extra of the, I added like a white or a silvery kind of color. I'm not sure if I'm going to kind of bring that through all the different colors, or I think I might kind of mix that up with all the different colors of the rainbow, all the silver like that, just to brighten it. I think that's why I had that originally. And I think the roll was like bigger or something like that, if I remember correctly, so I don't really remember, but you see how this opens? It's gonna be fine. And if I don't like the end, I could always trim that if it's too bunched up at the end. after I put it in place. I'll just kind of give it a trim. Alright, so let me finish up and we'll be ready for the next phase. Like I said, embrace the sparkles. It's really simple, the design. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sections. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. It's like it was meant to be. I think I'm going to use the wreath this way so that it's just really much more bushier. And I am going to take the silver and kind of intermingle it with the other thing. It'll be what runs through the entire wreath. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, I think that'll work out. Okay, so there's 12 strips in each section of each color. What I'm going to do is put, because there's 4 prongs in each section, so I'm going to put 3 on each of each color, and I think I'm going to put, because like I said, I have more of the silver than anything else, 1 silver each. So we'll go around that way and see how it goes. And I'll try to put like the silver here, then the silver here, then the silver here, then the silver here, so that it'll be like a change. It won't be like a clump of silver and then a clump of silver like stripes. I don't want that. So, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and see how that turns out. And all I'm doing is just tying it. That's it. So, 1 silver. And then 3 color of whatever color that section is. And just try to keep it even. If anything's out of line, of course we can cut it at the end, but you know, we want to preserve as much as possible, so we'll try to keep it even. And just try to keep them, for now I'm going to keep them in the center so they're kind of a little bit out of the way. Just push them towards the center. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's the first row of green. And then for the second row, I'm going to start with a green, 1 green. We're going to move that silver over 1 spot. So 1 green. Alright. And then I'll put my silver in here. Like so. Alright. Awesome. And then two more greens. 1 and 2. Then, again, keeping with the pattern, we're going to move that silver one over 2 positions. So let's do 2 green first. Alright. And then my final row. Goodness gracious. It's going to be 3 green and then the 1 silver. One. 2. 3. Oh, I have an extra. I'm just going to throw it on there then. No biggie. No one's going to count. And then the silver on the end, like I said. Okay. So I'm going to do all the sections, and then when it's all done, we're going to kind of fan it out like that. That's how it's going to look. But it'll have different sections. Okay, so I decided that I want the inside ring where it's most exposed to be more filled in. I don't like the metal showing like that. I don't like the frame showing like that. So this last ring is not really seen, and so I'm going to eliminate it basically, and I'm going to add this to the front row, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, almost done taking this apart. Again, like I always say, like, you craft, you learn. You know, there are no mistakes. You're doing this for enjoyment. I don't sell wreaths or anything like that, so this is really, if it stresses you, don't do it, basically. It should be enjoyable. Alright, so, there we go. Yeah, see, you can't see the back one, and that's fine. These have to be spaced out. Don't forget to space them out after you put them all on. But at the end, we'll go through and we'll space them out from the other side anyway. So what I'm going to do now for that front row, remember we started with the silver and then we did 3 greens. I'm going to start with the silver again and then add the 4 greens that I had, because remember I had that extra green. So, no biggie. One there. Another there. Like that. Stay in your place, dude. So this, you know, after I finish this whole section is almost done. So we're almost like a 1/6 done with the wreath. So even though I had to take that apart, it's not a big deal. It does not take long at all. I'm just tying these in knots. Very simple. And if you're concerned, you could tie a double knot, but I don't think it's even necessary. I don't know what you're doing with your wreath. It's a TuTu wreath. Alright, so yeah, you see how that looks better in that inner row. And when I'm all completely done, if I have extra silver or anything like that, I'll come back and add that to fill in any gaps that I see in the middle. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the next row and finish up the wreath with the different colors. Okay, so we have all the colors here. The TuTu wreath is almost done. Oops, this goes like this. The last thing I'm going to do is kind of just give it a zhuzh. I'm going to go through it and make sure that all of the different pieces are nice and fanned out and it's basically very big. I want it to be big. I want it to be bold. I want it to scream, I'm here. Get used to it. Alright, so one last thing just to tie it all together is if you've watched more than this video, then you'll recognize this from the carrot wreath we did for Easter. I had both, and I just think this bow is so nice, and my mother loved this bow, so we're going to incorporate that bow into it, and then we'll be done.